You are family and friends to Ailey and I, and because of those loving bonds, you have come from near and far to bring that love to our daughter, no questions asked. It is such a wonderful and special thing that you are here to bless the beginning of her journey in life with your presence, and we are so overwhelmed and awed by the love in this room. Thank you.
To us, this ceremony is more than just a naming ceremony. It is a chance to publicly welcome Noa into our home and introduce her to the many, many people who love her and will help support her through her first years of life and onward. It is also, in a manner similar to a bris for boys, Noah's first connection with Judaism. A bris fulfills a biblical commandment to consecrate the covenant between God and Jewish people. And while there is no specific commandment for girls, we felt that it was important to use this moment to welcome Noa into our home, not only physically, but spiritually as well. While the bris is a physical act, it is also the beginning of a spiritual journey that is shaped much more by the years and spirit of Judaism than any one specific act. The guiding spirit behind Judaism is to love thy neighbor as thyself. And our hope is that this day and moment is Noah's first step on her spiritual journey. We hope that as she grows and learns the values of our society and religion, she will participate fully in the world in a manner that embodies this spirit. And we hope that just as all of you have come to support us and her, you will be there for her when she is older, and that she will be there for all of you. Noah's first name is not an honor or memory of anyone specific. It was just a name that we loved. However, Noah is biblical in origin, but has nothing to do with floods or an ark. In fact, it is not related to the boy's name at all. In Hebrew, they come from completely different roots. Noah was the daughter of Zelophehad, who died during the exodus from Egypt without leaving a male heir. This caused considerable controversy over who would inherit Zelophehad's stake in the Promised Land. Noah and her sisters petitioned Moses to be allowed to inherit their father's land. Moses took the matter to God, and God ruled that not only should these daughters inherit their father's land, but that in all cases where there are no male heirs, the next closest female heir would inherit the deceased property. It is the first real recognition of the rights of women to own property in the Bible, and because of this, the name holds some girl power. We hope that just like her namesake, Noah will help to shatter glass ceilings for herself and women everywhere, and that she will argue not only for what is fair, but what is right. True to her namesake, our Noah has already proven to be a very effective negotiator. She has already demonstrated her ability to present a very convincing argument, and our neighbors living on either side of our very thin walls, I'm sure, would do that.
Noah's middle name, Eve, is more significant. Eve serves to honor two people, both mine and Ailey's maternal grandmothers. My grandmother's name is Evelyn. Although it is not so common to name a Jewish baby after a living relative, it is not against the rules, and it means so much for me for my daughter to have as a namesake one of the most amazing women I have ever known. My grandma couldn't make it today, but she is sitting in her apartment in Brooklyn, sending her love to all of us, especially her new great-granddaughter. Those of you who know my grandmother know how amazing she is and how much she means to me. Without ever passing 5 feet and shrinking more every day, she is still the strongest person I know. In 96 years of life, she's never met a challenge that stumped her or a problem she couldn't handle. Setbacks just don't faze her. To me, someone who can end up in tears when I can't decide what to wear, I can only sit in awe of her ability to smile and shrug away problems. We hope that Noah inherits the ability to always turn her face to the sunshine and always bravely take forward steps through life. My grandmother always made me feel like the most special and loved girl in the world. She has provided wonderful guidance through life's trials and makes the best cheerleader you can imagine. Although I know our relationship is unique and special, I know I'm not alone in seeing her as a source of strength, which is why half the time I call her, this 96-year-old woman has to switch over on call waiting to take my call. But I'll brag that I'm yet to lose a phone face-off. She has so many admirers and is adored by so many. I hope Noah inherits the gift of making everyone feel special and loved. I hope she inherits my grandmother's heart.
Noah's middle name is also for my Nana, Ethel. Nana was a very strong, opinionated woman, who was certainly not shy about sharing her opinions. But she was also kind and loving and artistic. In our home, in fact, hang 2 of her paintings. I got to know her very well as she and Papa used to live only 10 minutes away from us. We used to visit regularly, and they were always so excited to see us. A smile would grow on her face when we opened the door, as if she hadn't seen us in years, even if we'd just been by yesterday. She loved us kids and would do anything for us. Her love and devotion to us and to Papa were plainly evident. For those of you who don't know, my papa was paralyzed when I was young, and though Nana spent years taking care of him, I never heard her complain. I know that she would have loved to have met Noah, but we know that somewhere she is a very, very proud great-grandmother, and we hope that her strength and devotion and artistic spirit will be an everlasting source of inspiration and comfort to Noah as she makes her path through this world.
Since coming into our lives, Noah has already taught us so much. She has taught us that you can't control life, that you have to take it as it comes. She decided to come a week and a half late, and apparently Noah had not read the birth plan. She has also taught us about unconditional love, infinite patience, and how to change a diaper in the dark at 4 a.m. with no sleep. We look forward to all the wonderful times to come in our lives together. Having a new baby fills you with optimism and hope about the future, and we are so happy you are here to help us mark the start of our journey as a family. We can't wait for Noah to meet you all and for her to experience just how loved she is. Right now, we feel like we are the 3 luckiest people in the entire world. Of course, feel free to check back with us at 4 a.m.
Custom to have a celebratory meal. It's also a mitzvah. It's also a commandment. So we invite you all to stay and have a celebratory meal with Ailey, Sharon, maybe Eve. We'll see how long Noah Eve is able to stay. But thank you all so much for